if you're watching this, you're probably watching because you need a guide on this dead player-based game that averages like 100 max, hopefully, right? And this is probably like one of the few guides that you need because I'll be covering almost every mob in the game. Yes, almost every mob, except for like some fields, because I mean, of course, the tutorial is in the game itself, because you can just look like this is an encyclopedia. This tells you every mob in the game, and this literally just tells you how to progress. So literally just everything in the game. And this game is still in alpha right now, so there's basically like not much added else besides some extra mobs and bosses. But basically I'll be going over on how to make actually a build in this game, because builds are prominent in this game, and basically you need to make one around what you're given with, because this game is a roguelike RPG game, which includes permadeath, but not in the way they expect, and it actually does it pretty well too. And the build that you're given is random. These traits, like if you press the stats, whatever you get, it's all random. I did not pick this, it's random. I'll teach you guys how to build around it too, while showcasing every mob in the game. I'll go through probably the parry timings too, and I'll also showcase on what to do and how to build a efficient build. I'll showcase all the mobs and bosses, and probably some cheese tactics too, because I know some of you guys like me cannot play games well, so I'll teach you guys some cheese tactics. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the first mob we are showcasing is the bandits, the obviously most easiest one. And basically, these guys are like the easiest mobs in the game. Okay, they don't have two moves. It's like super easy to beat them. Here's a cheese tactic: press shift lock and just spam M2. Okay, trust me when I say this, because if you approach them, they're gonna block, and this flash of yellow is your parry timing. But all you do is wait until they block, and then you just M2 spam, and they despawn on you. Crazy, too long. Okay, now they're back. Okay, so look what you do. That, but I'll show you guys the moves. That's all you do. Okay, let's attack him. Okay, I need to be careful. Okay. Okay, look. You see? That's the whirlwind move, and basic moves. I can't parry. And that's it. That's basically the easiest mob in the game. They're like mad easy levels, and also when you parry in this game, the parry lasts pretty long. Don't try to be like, okay, I'm talking about parrying, but I can't do it. Yeah, that's all it is. All these mobs are really easy. They're like the easiest one in the game. If you die to them, it's fine, because there's a lot of them when it's your first time too anyways. But it's like usually, this is a camp, so there's like 6 of them. So it's fine to get gamed up, just run away, and then, just like I said, just keep spamming into like here. All you do, oh no, my missed! Attack now, come back over here. Okay? You see? That's all you do. Also, you have big hitbox in this game for some reason. They always block like this. You get close. Oh, who didn't? Carry that. And yeah, that's it. That's for the bandit showcase. Next monster, not boss, my bad. Mobs we're gonna do is the wolves. They're like the second easiest mobs in the game. This game has like a weird hitbox reach where if you hit them, you can hit them from a distance and they can't hit you. It's kind of weird like that. But basically these guys, they're kind of hard if you're like a newbie. Right? They do a lot of damage, they do gank up on you. Right? But they have the easy parry timing, and it's basically sound kill and also like visual kills. I can give you guys the sound and visual, but let us get one. Okay, that's 2, but okay, look at that. You see that hitbox reach? I was able to hit them, but they can't hit me. But here, look. Oh, I felt that. Oh my gosh! Okay, see? That's all it is. Wait. Oh. It's kind of weird because you have to parry before they do it. The parrying in this game is kind of fast, but did you see that? How he kind of moves his mouth and the noise? Right? I could keep replaying over and over again, but yes, these mobs are like easy once you get them. Like, you can basically solo them. Oh. Kill that, and that's it. Anyway, let's get this guy up here. Oh. Parry that. You see how his mouth moves? And the noise, if you're looking at it like this. Oh, I felt that. Okay. Boom. That's all it is to the mobs. I know I'm not the best, but but yes. Yeah, this is the wolves. On to the next section. So okay, the next mob we're doing is the goblins. They are actually like the third most easiest mob, because you can kill them at pretty low level, just like the wolves and the bandits, right? But basically these guys, they have like only a couple few attacks. They only have like their M1s, and I guess that's it, honestly. I guess that's really it, but here, I'll show you guys. So like any boss, any mob, they block like this. Just do that. It kind of breaks them. But here, I'll show you guys their attacks. I'll take some attacks for you guys too. Usually, goblins spawn at these caves. Also, wolves also do that too. So when you ever see a cave, just expect a goblin and a wolf. But basically, there's another goblin spawn. I'll take some attacks for you guys too. Okay, so let's attack him. Let's see. Okay, let's see. You see? Okay. Come here. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see some wicked display. Carry that. Okay. Carry that. Carry that. Carry that. Okay. So basically, all they do is stab. And the thing about parrying in this game, right, is that how you saw me struggling a bit, because yes, I suck at parrying, but basically it's because you kind of have to do it pretty early, okay? The game relies on really early parrying, so as soon as you see them move, just parry, okay? Just parry, okay? Because look, here look, this is how you successfully parry. Okay. Bro, why can't you do that? You see? You see, if I try doing it late, it doesn't work. But if I do it early, like this, you see? As soon as he raises his weapon, I just parry. It's a lot easier. But if I try doing it late, it won't work as much. See, it's just really early parrying. So yes, this is the guide to the goblins. They're pretty easy. They drop some stuff. You can check them in the encyclopedia. I'm not gonna list all the drops, but they drop a spear. That's mainly what you want, and maybe some clothing. That's it. Now on to the next one. Okay, next section. My bad. I have bad English. Is the assassins. These guys are pretty annoying, especially since they're in groups. And the thing I don't like about this game is that the moves happen pretty fast. Right? They give you like 1 second to parry, and if you can't parry, you get damaged. That's why I don't like. But basically, these guys are pretty hard. I recommend fighting them one-on-one, not in groups. Okay, these guys are pretty hard themselves. But basically, they have M1s, and I think they also have teleporting skill and one more skill, which is like a teleport. I have the weapon, but here I think it's best if I just find one. Okay, see? Yeah, that's the skill. Attack. Parry that. Parry that. Okay, he teleports behind you and then attacks. See, it's kind of. Yeah, these guys are pretty tanky too. They're like taking a lot of damage from me. So yeah. And 30 damage is like kind of like a lot in this game actually, because look at my HP. Max HP is like 232. 30 damage is a lot in this game. So these dudes have like 120 HP or like 90. So they're pretty tanky. I wouldn't recommend fighting them. They drop really bad stuff. These guys are like not worth it to fight. So you meet them, just run away. If you're good at parrying, unlike me, right? Then fight them of course, but I wouldn't recommend fighting them. They're pretty annoying. That stupid teleporting move where they teleport behind you in the M1 is pretty annoying. And then that stupid dash move where they cut you, it's also really annoying. Like the parry time is like so hard for it. They just plant a star and then boom, you're already cut. So yes, this game has really hard parrying. It is hardcore, yes, as it states in the description. But yeah, please give us more flash winnings, you know. But anyways, to the next section. The next mob we're getting into is the phantoms, and these guys are like probably like okay, they just despawn on me, but okay, but. See? It just grabs you. Parry that. Yeah, and it's kind of hard to parry that move. See, all you do is just look out for the stab and the parry. Okay, but a good tactic against these guys is to also sneak them. See, they block this, phantom too. You see, and if you have a lot of strength like I do, or does a lot of damage, you can easily kill them. If you have like low strength, I recommend just like M2ing twice. No, keep like M2ing until like they strike you, and then you learn that they're gonna strike back. Because as soon as they strike back, that's when they actually start attacking you. They're not just gonna start taking you, right? Like you see, look, see, they're not just gonna take it like that, okay? But parry that. That's how you parry the attack. All you have to do is look out. These guys are a lot harder because of the damage they do and of their moves that you make it. Parry once, and then you see, as soon as you attack them, oh yeah, I was trying to say, if you bar break them, it kind of glitches them. You can't see the animation, so that's why I got stabbed, because I couldn't see the animations, right? But yes, it kind of glitches them. So when you do guard break them, just kill them really fast. If you're low, just start running away, okay? so it doesn't really matter that much anyways. But yeah, but that's a guide to the family. Okay, next section are elves. Okay, basically these guys, they're kind of like medium. Okay, you need to be some decent level before fighting them, and they're actually easier than the assassin. It's actually kind of crazy. But like I said, just spam M2. Okay, as soon as you see them block, just spam M2. Let the parry flash go off and then spam M2. Okay, just remember that. Okay, but yes, let's wait for the spawn and I'll show you guys. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay, now. Yeah, they attack slower than the assassin. Oh yeah, that noise is just a boss. No worries about that. But yes, all they basically have is just M1s, unless they do have a skill where we can test. But you see, you see, they always block, so you just spam M2s, and it's one of the easiest methods. But yeah, so basically these guys just have M1s, that's it. All you have to do is look out for the M1s and block. I mean, not block but parry, my bad. But yes, on to the next section, let's go. Okay, the next section we're going to be doing is the Dark Elves. Yeah, so these guys are like just a tad bit stronger than the elves. They do more damage, and they actually have skill, right? It's Fast Strike. Right, those are the only moves, by the way, M1 and a skill. But Fast Strike, if you play Deep Woken, it looks like Exhaustion Strike, but I'll show you guys if you guys haven't played it. So, that's if they spawn. I know there's another camp nearby. Okay, there it is. So yeah, basically, elves spawn in different regions. Right, the dark ones spawn in Thornwood, and the regular ones spawn in like the forest. But alright, so I'll show you guys right here. See how they block? Like, the mobs in this game don't learn. But yeah, I'll try and get the skill to show you guys. Okay, I attack him once and then you see that's a skill. But yeah, it happens really fast. If you don't see it coming, right? If you don't see it coming at you, then it's basically almost impossible to parry or even block. It would be even cool if you can block it. It happens pretty fast. Parry that and attack. Yep, that's it. So I don't know what to call these guys, right? But these guys are like frost elves. Just call them that. But basically, they have actually 3 moves, right? They have their M1s. A long range move and a circle move that which kind of like sucks you in. I also have their blade, so I could just show you. But if you approach them, they use their move first. So look, approach. You see, they use that move first, and then attack them like that. That's basically it. But they have light speed. They're able to take 3 hits from me. But yes, you know that it's a frost elf camp when you see the blue flames instead. But basically, that was their first move. Whenever you approach them, just be careful. You get into their range, just parry right away. As soon as you see their blade, just parry. Because that's all that matters. Because you don't want to get taking a lot of damage. Let's go back. Because they're not spawning yet. So let's go back. Okay. See, again. Okay. I'm trying to get this other skill to get used. See, M1s. This one you just hold F. Just hold F. See, it's a storm move. It's OSD. Hold F. If you're stuck in the middle of it, you can just hold F. That's the thing I like about the game. See, look, when they're many up against you, just spam your M2s. I promise you. And look, this guy. See that? M2 spam. Look, they don't do nothing. Just spam your M2s. So whenever you're in a struggle and you're fighting against an enemy stronger than you, just do M2s. But basically, these are the only mobs in the game right now, right? For what I know and what I've seen so far, they're the only ones right now. But basically, the next section is the boss section. So let's get started on the bosses. We'll go from easiest to the hardest. So this is the first boss, the Ice Golem. He is considered the easiest boss in the game. Okay, one big reason is because he only has 2 simple attacks. He has this Frost Pillar move where it summons Frost Pillars in front of him, and all you have to do is just hold F when you see it, and then you parry them. And he has a down slam. That's it. He has a slam. That's basically it. That's why he's so easy. So here, let's fight him. See, look. Attack. And it lasted too long too, you see? Look out. Okay, to look out for the down slam, all you have to do, wait until it's raised down like that, and he goes down. It is kind of delayed, but you just have to be careful, you see? If you time it wrong like me, right? Then you automatically, but you see how it kind of delays itself? Like he's stuttering. But it kind of makes sense because he is a golem. But yes, he is really easy if you... I'll try to touch him with that. Are you going to show that move? Like that. Well, he's not going to show his move, but it's a Frost Pillar move. Just look out for it. Yes, remember the M1 timing? for the parry time is basically going down like this. I'll recommend that until his arm comes like right here when you come down. Okay, just look, his arm comes down right here. So it goes up, comes down, that's all, okay? So I'll do it one more time. It's coming down, okay. And the thing is that if you mess up on your parry once, it's fine because you can parry right away after, you see? It only has a 1 second cooldown. You see? So it's really just that. But yeah, that's the ice golem for you. Unfortunately, we couldn't get his second move, but I'll move on to the second easiest boss in the game. So we are at the second easiest boss in the game, and he's a humanoid boss. Just like, well, there are only like, wait, let me think right now. I think he's he's one of the few humanoid bosses in the game, and one of the few bosses in the game right now, and he's considered the second easiest. This is Lightning Ronin. He is how I got this blade. Basically, here, let me show you guys real quick. My bad. So basically, Ronin will be in this house, right? He's a quest boss. He's not meant to be like a lone boss where you fight alone, but he's a quest boss. If you talk to Ronin in there, right, and you do his quest, and eventually you defeat him like 3 times, you get this blade, and it's actually really powerful. But basically, this guy's the second easiest because his parry timings are kind of easy to predict, and he blocks, and he blocks just like some other NPCs. So this is where the M2 cheese strat comes in. All you do is just spam M2. When he blocks, he's gonna get guard broken and just keep spamming, right? But he is a medium difficulty boss because this guy's the second easiest boss in the game. But basically here, let's stop yapping and let me show you guys. So you gotta push F on that. He has 3 moves I forgot to mention. He has that multi-slash. This one, see, when he's blocking, all you do is this. But this is all you do. Okay, just watch out for his 3 moves, okay? So, like I said, right? His move, he has this, here, let me just show you. Okay, so, this is his, the move that he just did on me, the Barrage move. Right? All you do is hold F on this. You hold F, and it parries. Right? It can also be disrupted. If someone has an AoE move, they can disrupt you. Demon Dash is basically just like Thunderclap and Flash from Demon Slayer. Right? Basically, if you see his blade charge up like this, parry. Just parry, okay? Right? And the way to block, just parry that. As soon as you see his blade like starts sheathing, he starts sheathing his blade, you just parry it, okay? Like I'll show you one more time. Look, as soon as he sheaths his blade like that, just parry. It happens pretty fast. If you don't catch on to it, it happens. This one is kind of hard to predict because it looks like it's an M1, but look. As soon as you put the blade down like that, you just hold F, okay? And for Heaven and Earth, all you do, right? Whenever you see zooms out like that, and then lightning starts coming around everywhere, all you do is just wait for the black screen to appear, and then you just parry, okay? As soon as you see the black screen appears, right, or as soon as he goes up in the air, wait for like 0.5 seconds. I don't know how to say it. Okay, I'll show you guys again though. Look, and just parry, okay? But yeah, I'll show you guys better. It's better if I just show you guys in a fight. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, like I said, M2 again. Yeah, he has to do it. When he's barbecue and he keeps blocking, look at that. So, I don't recommend actually trying to parry. So, as soon as he goes up in the air, just parry. That's the only move you really need to look out for. Every other move, like Demon Dash and Lightning Clash, they're basically like low damage compared to Heaven Earth. Heaven Earth does like a lot, okay? That's the only move that you really need to be scared of. But yes, this is Lightning Ronin, the second easiest boss in the game. We're gonna go to the third. Okay, so this boss is like the third easiest boss in the game. It's like the third one, right? And basically, this guy, I'm gonna just say a tip is don't N2 spam. Okay, only Ronin, you could N2 spam, right? Because Ronin was like the second easiest boss in the game. But this guy, right, you have to parry trade, okay? This guy has like annoying moves, especially his M1s. Watch out, because if you get M1, you're gonna get sent flying back. He has an AoE line M1. Right? You can be like 10 meters, you can be from right here, and if he M1s me from here, I'm still getting hit, right? And he has like he has 3 more moves, okay, besides just the M1. One move is where he sends a giant slash in front of him. The other one is where he does it in like an AoE, where he does it like in 6 or 8 directions, right? I think I can show you guys the moves. And his other one's where he sucks you in. All you have to do is block, okay? But basically, the most dangerous part about that sucking in move is not that he's sucking you in and it's doing some DOT damage. It's actually the last part where he actually explodes. The last part, you want to watch out for that, and period. But here, I'll show you guys what happens when you try to N2 spam. yeah, this move is not that scary. This guy doesn't parry. Okay, you see how he sets me back? Parry that. Parry that. You see? Look out for when he teleports. That's his lightning teleport is basically just to confuse you. Okay, you see how I backed up now? Okay. Okay, there's not much danger about it, but this is the danger. You see, that's the danger. You can parry it, but it's like really hard if you don't know what you're doing. But yes, basically this guy, he's only annoying because of that lightning teleport. He teleports around you, right? And all you have to do is look out until he swings that blade. Just look out for that, because when he's teleporting around, he can still swing that blade. Okay, it's generally like one of the most annoying moves, right? He just teleports around you, and you have to parry so that you don't get sent back while him doing 30 and 1 damage to you. Let's wait till he spawns again. I'll try getting the AoE move. Okay, so that was his spawning animation. He makes that big noise, right? But I'll try getting the AoE move. And also, yeah, if you defeat him many times, he has like a chance to drop his blade. It's actually really good, but you need like stats to get it. But alright, here, I'll try showing the move. Parry that. See, if he's fast like that, just attack him. When is he gonna do that big AoE? See, I wasn't even barely in front of him. Okay, he did it. But all you have to do is just parry. The main tip off the boss is that try to stay close to him so he doesn't get move. Parry trade, just attack him once. Don't get greedy. Attack him once and don't get greedy. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I fell. You see? I parried even though he was like 10 meters away. Don't get greedy. Just remember. See how? Boom. That's all you have to do. Okay. Now this is like the reason why he's like the third most hardest, like the third or medium boss in this game, and he's kind of easy because after once you learn all his attacks, he's pretty easy. Okay. He's like mad easy because all you have to do is stay close to him, attack him once, parry trade, and like whenever he like lightning teleports around you, just keep blocking, okay, or like parry trading. Turn around, okay, because you don't wanna parry while he's behind you, because for some reason in this game you can't parry when someone's behind you, so it's kind of realistic too. All you have to do is turn around, then attack him once. Don't get greedy, just attack him once, okay. And if he's just spamming lightning around you and he's not attacking you, just attack him once, okay. And you see him swing his blade, okay. If you see him swing his blade while you're like 10 meters in front of him, right, and you're like still really far, just parry, okay. You don't want to get sent back while doing 36 damage. That dude took a chunk of my health, like a lot, okay? But now we're getting into like the hard bosses where you kind of need to strategize a bit. This broken fragment of death. Main tips for this guy, the only things you want to look out for is his stupid N1s. Basically, he has, let me think, 5 moves, okay? So he does 3 slashes, that's his first move. And his other M1 move is where like, if you're super far away from him, he's going to dash towards you while slicing. It's pretty easy to parry. But the reason why I say look out for his main M1s, his 3 M1s, is because they happen really fast and they're really hard to parry. Because they can throw off your parries because they happen faster than the last one. The 2 M1s happen really fast, but then the third one happens like pretty slow. It's much slower than the 2 other ones. That's why you can't parry when you get hit by the first one. You can't parry the second one, but you can parry the third move. Because why? It happens so fast, right? And you're still stuck in the chain combo. And basically his other moves, you don't really need to look out for that much. He has like 2 moves where he summons black rectangles. The first one is where he summons them out of the sky. For that one, you just hold F and while walking back. Don't try to attack him. I don't recommend trying to attack him, right, while this is happening. Biggest reason why is that if you get caught in this, even if you're parrying all of this, right, all the dropping black rectangles on you, he can still attack you. And the thing is that it shields your vision, right, so that you really can't see if he's going to attack you. So if he attacks you, say goodbye to like, what, 54 HP, right? And the other move is pretty simple. He just stays back while shooting black rectangles. These things, and black rectangles, they only do 5 damage for both moves, and they come at you really slowly. And the last one is like a teleporting move. He just turns black and he teleports. But that's basically his kit. But come on, I'll show you guys how to do it. See, that black rectangle move is very to block him. That teleporting move, he teleports. These guys, they shield your vision. I'm not lying. Like. That move is the dashing move. They should be thinking, don't even try to block that. guess if you're just a passive player like this, like that, if you're a passive player like that, if you're just playing passive, you would have got overwhelmed. So I literally just recommend fighting him straight head on, right? Just go straight up M1. Don't try playing back like that. Like, try playing just straight up M1s. Okay, just wait. This is like, see, don't try M1s like that. Yeah, these M1s happen really fast. Yeah, just straight up M1 like, okay, block these. You must have some decent money. See how you in one watch through it like that? You see? That's why I say you shouldn't attack him while he's still doing that move. Okay, you should stay close to him as much as possible, but you shouldn't try to really just mindlessly M1. You also have to parry. This is where your parrying skills is literally determined by this one. Okay, he's not really a trade parry boss, unlike the endless demon eye, right? He's not like that. But this guy, you definitely must know how to parry, especially those fast 3 M1s. You saw my health getting literally chipped by this guy, and those M1s happen really fast. So all you have to do is just remember the timing and block. Okay, I mean parry, not block, right? And for the black circles, I recommend you like block from them or you just run away from them. Okay, they can be easily dodged. You can just run side to side, but you can't run when you're in combat. So you're just like this. You can just dodge side to side, and then you'll be able to dodge them, or just like dash back. Okay, don't get hit by those. Saw how much damage when combined with its M1s, and those things just keep overwhelming you. It does a lot of damage. Okay, now we're up to Frost Warden. This guy is the 5th boss in the game, and he's like a really endgame boss. He's not really endgame, right? This guy is like the one where he tests your skills. Okay, this is up at the Magic Academy. It's just like across the forest, right? But basically, this guy, he really tests your skill. Okay? What I recommend doing is like actually learning his moves. So for his first move, it's a flame burst move. It summons flame on the floor. All you have to do is just dodge that move. You can parry it or block it, but I recommend dodging, right? But parrying, you just kind of have to wait 2 seconds for the flame to swirl up, and then just press F, right? And then for his second move, it's like a flamethrower. Right? As soon as he puts his stack down like a machine gun, hold F. That's all you have to do. Hold F, okay? And attack him only twice. That's what I learned. Attack him M1 twice only, okay? Don't M2, but just M1 twice. This dude does not parry if his life dependent on it, okay? And he also has another flamethrower. It's a blue flamethrower move, but I don't know what it does. I just hold block to it, but it doesn't damage you for some odd apparent reason. And he also has another move. It's like a ice pillar move, right? Where he summons ice pillars from the floor, and if you see him drop his hand, all you have to do is just press F while holding it, okay? Just hold F, and then you should be fine. And he also has like an ultimate move where he jumps into the air, and then there'll be like these frost pillars that are summoned. Just hide behind one of them, okay? Don't try tanking it because it lasts forever and it does a lot of chip damage. But enough talking. Let's show you the moves. Okay, let me attack him. See right there, you see? He raised it. That one, yep. I just dodged it. Oh, this dude has like 2 stocks. Oh yeah, you can't get this. But you can watch it also. Attack him twice. Watch out. See? You can try and get greedy right now. You can try and get greedy. This is a guy who does a lot of damage. You see? It does like 5 damage. But if you block it, it does 1. Only do 2 M1s because it's easier for your ass. Okay, now this move, it's like mad annoying. Okay, after this move, I clear. Do not danger. I do not want to touch that. Fight out for yourself. Not one. Yeah, this guy is. Okay, yep. I try and kill it. That's it. Okay, so basically, this length fits for he can do like the ultimate. Okay. I'm only gonna fight this guy once because I think I showed enough his moves. You try to get again. But yeah, be careful though, because even after the moves he summoned, after he dies, he can still damage you. So just be careful. See how much damage I took from his HP? Yes, he does a lot of damage. This guy's a mage, right? He's like Frostfire, and basically this guy, if you get caught in one of his combos without knowing, all your HP is gone. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. I'm not gonna show you guys another second fight, but yes, this guy has 2 stocks, and he's a pretty hard boss. But I recommend just learning him and learning with the timings. Of course, this video is gonna teach you how to. This video is meant to, but it's best for you to experience yourself. I'm just teaching you the timings and what to do, right, and the strategies. But you really have to experience it yourself. And I guess that's really it. Okay, so there is 2 more bosses according to the encyclopedia, but this one's kind of like a dungeon boss. Okay, you need friends for it, but basically Queen Alicia, I don't know where she's at. Okay, honestly, throughout my entire time in this game, I have not found Queen Alicia, right? I have not found her. Okay, I cannot find her too. She has a ghost walk weapon, but I don't know where she's at, right? So basically I only found like most of the bosses in the game. There's also another hidden one. It's a dungeon one, but you have to do a maze to get to it. And this boss is like extremely hard. I think I can show you guys the front of the maze. Right? I can only show you the front of the maze because I'm not skilled in the maze yet, but if I find out the maze, I can drop a video on. Editing is gonna cut that part out. Should be over here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it should be over here. Right, and there should be a big door. You know once you're gonna hit. You know you're going to the maze, and you see these stairs. Especially this, okay, you see these right there. Look, okay, and when you try to enter it, it's a maze, okay? This is where the boss is. It has 5 stocks, okay? This dude has 5 lives, okay? He's not like Frostwarden. He is a mage too, but he has like 5 lives, okay? This guy is hard. This is a maze. Once I figure out how to do the maze, I'll drop a video and probably whip the boss guy too. But right now, I only have 4 bosses that I know how to do right now, so that's the limit of my abilities for now. But right now, after the boss section, I'll get into how to progress and basically the basic stuff in this game. So we're still in the sand village, but basically I kind of spawned here, and basically I think everybody spawns here, or I think everybody has different spawn points, right? But basically the primary part of this game is roguelike. Okay, you can go out and kill enemies, and you literally just level up. And there's no such thing as leveling up, because the only way to level up is increasing your stats. Okay, this is not an XP bar. This is an H bar, which I'll get into in a bit. But basically, you just talk to these guys to give you a quest, and some of them have chain quests, right? I'll give you an example, like this girl up here. This is where I spawned, right? She'll give you a quest, right? But you have chain quests. You do her quest, and then you have to go talk to her again, right? And then you do another quest from her. But then, basically, after you complete it, you already completed this quest, right? Because I already completed it, so tell me this, but since you guys didn't, and if you guys didn't do it yet, you guys can just go do it. But basically, she has a chain quest, and some people, right, you have to do some people's quests first in order to unlock other quests first, right? But basically, the main way to level up your stats is basically talking to these people, okay? And now, here's the most important thing, and the best thing that you love, is a waystone. You can teleport anywhere with this, okay? But, okay, so what I did after I finished all the quests here, I teleported to this place, because it was kind of easy, because most of these guys' quests are easy. That's the blacksmith, right? What I did was that I went inside his house. Went inside this guy's house, I talked to him, and he told me to get some ores. It was actually really easy to get some stats. And was there a guy in here? This guy, he just told me to get rid of some bandits, that's it. And there's also another way to level your stats. Like I said, it's just killing enemies. But for intelligence, there's a really unique way. It's actually reading books. You get intelligence, and sometimes the rewards are actually like mage skills, right? And the most unique way is that to get intelligence, that you actually have to read these books. You just hover over it. I'm not moving my mouse. You just hover. As soon as you hover, it just reads it for you. And you just have to read all this. And once you do, it will give you the rewards. So let's quickly read this. Right? I probably didn't get the rewards because I'm not in the academy. Right? You can only reread books if you already read a book. Right? You can only get the rewards by reading if you're in the academy. So basically, you just do quests, and also this game encourages you to look around, okay? Especially there's a lot of lore hidden books in this game, like this one. It tells you a lot about the lore, right? And also gives you some intelligence, like what's wrong with getting intelligence. And also look around because you find chests, right? See? Chest, I got Frosty. Right, that's basically it. Now we'll also talk about progressing builds. So this game, okay, so this game is actually really build heavy on stats. Okay, so depending on what build you're on, right, or what traits you're given with, randomly given by the way, right, you actually have to make a build according to it. Okay, now look at my build. Does it look like I have a good build for it? Like it's catering a lot towards lightning, but everything else like void and ice, which I have, are not, right? But basically it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, right? Because I have a hybrid build. Mainly it is good to have only one element because it's easy to train one element. It's hard to train ice and void because they are literally the hardest elements to train. Yes, they are the hardest elements to train, right? But especially lightning is easy. So I would have liked more lightning more, but then hybrid builds are also a thing. But I'm randomly giving them. Okay, so what you want to do is after you get your traits, right? If you get an element, oh my bad, click on inventory. But if you get an element, right, or some sort, I recommend you actually try doing a quest that actually caters towards that element. Okay, you want to if you get ice, I recommend you go into Thornwood. Okay, even though these mods may be hard, right? I recommend you do some low level quests first and go to Thornwood, and then talk to this guy and kill the ice golem for his quest. And eventually you get like this warrior guy, right? And he'll give you this weapon which caters towards the ice element. Now for void, I recommend you go to Emberfall, right? You go to Emberfall, and what you do is that you go all the way over here, okay? Through this waterfall. Go to the waterfall, and in here, there is like a secret entrance in here, okay? I'll just show you guys. I'll take the water after that. Okay, here. This guy, he gives you void armor, okay? So, you talk to this guy, he gives you void for, per quest you do, and what he does is that he gives you this armor. Let me show you guys the armor. Right here, armor. There's the demon base, okay? He gives you guys these armor, and basically, it's meant for void, right? And to get this weapon, you just have to kill demon eye at the end of the bit. It's not that hard to beat him. He drops it pretty well too. And to train lightning, you just have to come up here to a lightning rod, okay? There are like lightning rods around the map, but I only found 2 so far, right? And I think I can show you guys the location. This way, heading part, heading you cut this out. Alright, so for lightning, all you have to do is come to this lightning rod, okay? This is why I say lightning is the easiest element, okay? Because look, you just come right here, get zapped, okay? Look, let's look at my stats real quick. 501. Okay, let's zap myself real quick. Editing me will cut this out. Okay, see, I got zapped. And now let's check my stats. And it went up by 3. It's just that easy to grind these stats. And honestly, there is other ways to also gain stats too, like killing some bosses. Like if you look in the encyclopedia, not my bad. If you look at the encyclopedia, you see how they drop these stats. Yes, bosses do drop stats too, but they're really low. Like if you look at this, right? Like the best, the best dude you're gonna get if you want to grind void is probably where is it? Demon of the Endless Eye, right? Look at this, 2 void. That's the best you're gonna get, right? So that's why I say that one element is actually a lot better than actually having multiple, because you don't want to be grinding multiple elements. But it's actually a blessing in disguise because it allows for more combos. Let me show you guys real quick, right? But basically, like that's what I was saying. A build, you want to build something according to what you're given with. Okay, if you don't have an element, that's even better. Because look at these stats. Look, compared to my elements, you look at these stats, they're like, I have like strength and agility in the thousands, right? And they're so easy to grind. And if you want an easier way to grind stats, just go to build quests. Right, you see this right down here? That's my build quest. Right, but here, let me show you guys why. Let me go right here to the boss. Let me show you guys why hybrid builds are a blessing in disguise. Okay, so let me show you with one element how much damage I can do, right, on the ice golem. The reason why I'm using ice golem because he's the easiest boss. I haven't the plan. So let's use this move. This dude's almost dead. Wait. Okay. Now that's how much damage I do with lightning, okay? But now let's combine it with these other moves, okay? Wait, let me... Just show you guys. Okay. Let's spray this. Okay, use the move. First move. Okay, look, he's dead. Could I have only have used one element to defeat him? Yes. But because I have hybrid elements, I'm enabled to use more skills, right? I'm able to have more combos than more damage. So while still doing high damage with my main element, these other ones are just meant to support me, while my main element is the one doing damage. But you see how much DOT that damage I did. Like, I can show you again. Let's play this move first. Stand this. Yes. So that's really why it's actually kind of a blessing in disguise to have triple elements or hybrid elements. And the only hybrid elements in the game available right now is actually Frostfire, fire and ice, right? Where just like the Frost Warden, you have fire and ice, right? Where you have blue flames instead of red flames. That's the only available dual element type right now, or hybrid element right now. But right now, since I have 3 elements, which I was given with somehow, I don't know how I got them because they're randomly given to you, right? That's how you kind of like deal with having 3 elements and training them. And plus, you don't have to train them to the max, okay? Because look, my main damage dealer is lightning, okay? Look how much I trained Isotoid. That's so low. You don't have to train much. And because this thing, I don't know what the heck this thing is. I guess this is still an alpha. It's just there, I guess. But yes, you don't really have to train that much for the other elements. You just have to cater towards one, and then you have dual. Maybe if you have like 2 elements that are like easy to train, right? That are much easier to train. You could train both of them to make them even stronger. But mainly the main idea for like multiple elements is actually just for combos, right? Because I have like a lot of DOT moves, I can just keep chaining all my combos. And basically you have no global cooldowns. You can just keep swapping to your moves, and then you can just keep spamming the moves again and again. That's it, right? But yes, for the build, just cater towards what you're given with. Okay, it's kind of like Deepwoken. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna start saying a lot of things like Deepwoken. But yes, it's kind of just like Deepwoken. Or if you guys don't like that reference, Minecraft. Okay, you spawn in a random world, but you already know what to do. You mine wood, you get stone, and you get diamonds, right? I mean, you mine stone, get iron stuff, get armor, get diamonds, and eventually get netherite armor to defeat the ender dragon, right? It's like Minecraft. You're randomly given them stuff, right? Or even nothing, right? And you just do with what you can do with what you're given with. If you have what, like no elements, but you're trying to train an element, it doesn't make sense, okay?